Hi, everyone. I am Rona Mann from Mann About Town, and we are about town. You'll hear about where we are today in a couple of minutes, but right now I want to ask you this. Do you like stories? Because I love stories, and this one is a great story. This is the story of Chariho Furniture. Been in business almost 39 years. But it's how they got started that's really amazing. It was started by a young guy with a lot of resolve, determination, guts. Some people might say no brains, but he made it. His name is Ed Smith, a guy who only had a high school degree, but he had all that determination and all that drive. He worked a bunch of menial jobs for a while, one of which he was a box cutter for a furniture company that eventually went out of business. But while he was cutting boxes, he was looking around, soaking up the situation, and deciding, I think I want to do this one day. And then he got married. And when you get married, you get some nice gifts, among which is money. And he asked his wife, Linda, can I take the wedding money and start a business? And being a wonderful lady and knowing she wouldn't be able to stop him anyway, she said, sure. So he took $3,000 and he opened this tiny little place in Richmond, Rhode Island, with a paper sign. And he went out and he bought one couch. And when he sold it, he bought another one for a little more money. And then another one. And here we are, 39 years later, at a place that is known not only all over Rhode Island, but all over New England, and with customers all over the United States. This is Chariho Furniture. And so here we are, 39 years into that story. Ed Smith has more or less retired to New Hampshire, but he's down this way all the time. I think this will always be his baby. The company is now employee-owned, and his daughter, Stephanie Hackley, is the COO. What are your visions for this place? Looks to me pretty much the same.
It is pretty much the same.
There's no more paper signs.
No more paper signs. We've upgraded on the signs a little bit. I guess my vision would be to continue, obviously, what my father has built, created. That's a high bar to reach. However, I will strive to continue to do that. When he retired, I remember.
Well, he always kept raising it.
I know. And it's hard to get up to that level. But I told him when he retired, I said, I will always try to make you proud. So
I think you have it. You put your own stamp on it too.
A little bit of, I took his traditions and we still have those traditions, but we built and expanded the offerings from there. A
lot of the traditions for Chariho Furniture are community-based, because whether it was the Y or RICAN or Rotary or so many others, your father was always into that and you've kept that up.
Yes, yep. For December, for example, instead of doing a holiday party, the staff decided to donate their time at RICAN, as well as doing.
That's great.
Yeah, so it was nice for us to give back in that way. But that is one of the things you had asked about, growth and vision. The majority of our staff has been here for 10 to 20 years, and we are like a little family, and I would like to continue to have us all grow together.
When she says they're like a little family, and I'm going to give away one of your secrets because it still blows my mind. The place is so clean.
We all do our own cleaning.
That was the secret. You said we vacuum,
Yes.
we clean the bathrooms. There is no cleaning service that comes in. It's employee owned. It's employee cared for. That is very obvious.
We take pride in everything that is in this building.
Yep.
So.
Now I'm going to play devil's advocate just a little bit, because I know there are people out there who will watch this, or when they hear the name Chariho Furniture, and that name now is very well known, but a lot of people will say, oh, I can't go in there. I can't afford that. Oh, no, I can't do that. People have to understand, and you can back me up on this, that all American made, solid wood, and no particle board. This stuff lasts.
It does last.
This stuff is passed on in families. And you work with your customers. People can still purchase furniture, and you can work with them, correct? Financially?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yep. So we offer, financing and things of that sort. However, if you were to go into a big box store and come into us, the prices aren't that different. Again, with American made, 100% solid wood, customizable, it does have a little bit of a price that goes along with it, but you can't purchase 10 of these. If you wanted this fabric all over that, you can do whatever you want, and it's only going to be made specifically for you, one of a kind.
Same thing with any table, any bedroom set, any desk, dining room. You've got gorgeous dining room sets. It can be any wood.
We have a company, you draw it on a piece of paper, you send it in, and they can make it.
And you work a lot with the Amish.
We do. Yes.
Which is great. There are a lot of furniture companies now that have jumped on your wagon, that are after you, saying, well, we have stuff made by the Amish, but it's not exclusive, is it?
No. And that's the other thing. I think we have maybe 35, maybe more Amish companies.
That's incredible.
And we do a lot with the Amish communities, and they're very easy to work with. And, if you wanted this pink, they will do it pink, and they're not going to question, and whatever you'd like. But a lot of other companies have tried to go after that American made branding, and it is hard because certain things are either more expensive or difficult to make in all solid wood, whereas imports, you have veneers, you have particle board, where you can get away with certain styling that you might not be able to fully get in American made.
I remember when you first took over, talking with you, and you said, and I don't remember the exact quote, but you said, if a company comes to us and has the most gorgeous furniture, but if it's not American made, they're out of here.
It's a tough pill to swallow sometimes, because you're like, oh, that's beautiful, but it's not American made, and it's not solid wood. It's not 8-way hand tied. We can't take it.
You stand on what you believe in, which is great.
Yes,
and the other thing that's interesting about you is, growing up, you didn't want the furniture business. You were in sociology or social work.
I actually went for teaching, and then I changed to psychology.
Psychology.
Yes. My dad never pushed.
But that's got to help, though.
It does.
Psychology of the customer.
It does. And I think it actually helps me understand people a little bit more. We're not a store where you come in and we're trying to attack you. It's like,
no,
I want to be your friend. I want to understand what you want, what your needs are. And if you don't buy, you came in, I met you, you saw what we've created. So it's more than just that.
Well, a lot of people, I think, whether it's Chariho Furniture or any large purchase, will say, I'm just looking.
Yes.
But they come back here, don't they?
They do.
And they refer people.
And that's the other thing with our staff.
And that's the best part.
It's, you might have had Sandy 10 years ago, just 10 years ago, and you come back and they're still here.
Yeah. And that says something. That really says something. We're going to take a little tour of the store. You'll never see the whole thing, but we're going to take a tour of the store and get an idea of how much square footage do you have?
25,000 square feet.
25,000. 2 floors.
3 floors.
3 floors.
And another building.
And that other building. And the other building is mattresses and...
Mattresses, motion, bedroom.
Kind of everything.
Kind of a little bit of everything everywhere.
And what I loved when I came in today, the parking lot was really full. I know you said January is a great month for you, but I looked around and customer-wise, age-wise, they looked like they were going from their 30s right on up.
Yeah.
So there's appeal.
Yeah.
There's definite appeal.
Yep. We get all sorts of different people from all over. You know, we've shipped to California, we've shipped to Texas, we've shipped to Florida. So it's kind of a big range.
Great. They know you, that's for sure. And you go to market. You
love
I know you went with your dad, and
yeah.
You love merchandising, right?
I do. I love merchandising and buying. Who doesn't like shopping?
I'll take one of these and one of these. And yeah, that's great.
But yeah, no, Todd and I went in October.
Todd is one of the interior designers.
Yes. Yep.
Right.
And then Jess and I had gone in April. So it's fun to go with, you know, I loved going with my father, but it is fun to see different perspectives when you're going.
It's a lot of walking, I've been told.
It's a workout, but it's worth it. It's
yeah.
worth it. So.
And that means you're bringing the best back here to your customers. Well, let's go see what that's all about, and then we'll get back to you later.
All right.
Show me around.
So a lot of the upholstery in this front room are from C.R. Lane, Thayer Coggin, American Leather, some of our luxury brands.
Yeah, I know those names.
And C.R. Lane is a really good partner of ours. They are a family-owned company out of North Carolina, and just really cool designs, attention to detail on everything. That you wouldn't anticipate being comfortable since it has no arms, and it is. This cute little tub chair. A lot of our companies have very different fabrics.
That's very different.
That's very different. You don't see that in every store, and that's
No,
what we're
you
looking
don't.
for.
What else you don't see in every store that I noticed? I love this. Yeah, there's a sense of humor here too. Don't think because they have all classy stuff that they have no sense of humor.
No, we like to do little
touches,
eggs.
accents.
Yeah, little Easter eggs around. We just started introducing our Field and Stream collection. We had a moonshine tasting last week, and we will be having one this upcoming Saturday, the 21st.
How does moonshine go with Field and Stream? I'm not that familiar.
So it's funny because I kind of copied the idea from Best at Market. They opened up this line, and they were doing a moonshine tasting with Field and Stream. So I just hopped on the train with that. Yes, it did.
People loved it?
Yeah, they did.
You're doing it again in a week, aren't you?
We are. Yeah.
All right.
So we have, fabrics like this were definitely more popular when we first opened the store.
That's great, though. See, that would be great for a den.
Yeah.
Or a man cave.
They're making a comeback.
Yeah, I love it.
They have some fun fabrics. And then again, this is another C.R. Lane attention to detail with the inside-outside fabric combination.
Oh, that is nice. I like that, with the inside out. Yep.
And then, it's a different company, but this is a collage chair where you have the leather, the fabric. And again, everything can be changed. So if you wanted the entire chair to be fabric, you can do that.
Well, look at that
Here's
wall.
all the fabrics.
Oh my gosh, look at that wall. Don't people get a little crazy with that many choices?
Sometimes, but that's why we're here to help. So usually, depending on...
I would imagine your designers then would pick 5 of them.
Yes.
And say, this is what I think. Because otherwise the people are going to live here.
People know what they don't like.
Yes.
So if you say, I don't want blues, that eliminates a whole bunch. stripes, you know, so we can kind of hone in or what other colors they have in their room. But this is the most fun part, is picking out all the fabrics and the pillows and the details. This, I had to fight my dad for 5 years to get this chair on the floor. This is the Gusa from Sierra Leone.
I remember this kind of thing.
the
My
nail heads.
mother had a chair like that. It was leather. It was light pink.
Yep.
And it had these on the side.
It's
Wow.
just really different
It
and
is.
still comfortable. So that's
Yeah.
important. And then we have some fun Thayer Coggin pieces. They do designs that you'll not see anywhere else. We have a left and a right wing chair. We have a nice Monroe, kind of like scallop sofa over there, kidney. And they've been around, I believe, since the 50s. So they are a known furniture brand. So I don't know if you've ever heard of Hardin.
Oh, sure.
Yes, so they are along the lines of very well known, but specialize in this style. Sorry, don't want to yell over me.
No, this is great. And the other thing that's so great about this, first of all, a lot of furniture stores are dark furniture, dark wood, dark upholstery, and not great lighting. You've got the lighting to go with it. You've always had great lighting here. You showcase what you have.
It's funny because the reps will come in, or when we go down to market, they're like, "Are you sure you want to do it in that fabric?" We're like, you know, the butterflies, or you know, we used to have like an Alice in Wonderland. Yes, we want to do something that, like this chair up here, you're not going to see at other furniture stores. You know, it might be loud to some,
but there's a market for everybody.
Exactly, and you know, if you don't like this fabric, you can do it in all white. You can do it in whatever you'd like, but we like to at least have fun with some of the pieces and show you different options that you can do on it.
Sure. Fantastic.
Yeah. And then we come into part of our dining area. We have more dining downstairs, some smaller dinettes.
This wood is absolutely gorgeous. And look at this little chair.
So this company offers reclaimed hardwood. So every single piece is going to be different. You might not get a knot here, you might get a knot there, and that goes with all of our solid wood furniture. Just like people know, nothing's going to be the same.
Right.
But these guys have a very cool story with breaking down barns, repurposing them, and making them into dining tables. We have a bedroom from them on the floor.
Is this from the Amish?
Yes. Yep. Urban Barnwood, now called Austria, is a Amish company.
They're the masters at repurposing.
Yes.
They really are.
And then we come into some more transitional lines, some more contemporary lines as well throughout the dining room. We try to have styles from country to traditional to contemporary to modern to transitional to coastal. We've got a wide range of styles in here.
That's why you have a very wide demographic that comes in here too.
Yep.
Absolutely. I'm looking at this.
We do kitchen islands, we can do granite.
So if somebody looked at this and said, I love this island, but I absolutely hate this granite, you can do a different granite top.
Yeah, I wonder if they're over here. It might be a good idea to show.
Oh yeah, you've got lots of different.
Yeah, so from here, you know, you can do.
Oh, you don't have to take them all up.
But just an idea.
You get the idea.
Get this box out of the way, sorry.
Wow. It's beautiful.
Bigger, smaller, if you want an overhang for chairs. And that's the other thing. Every single dining room can come in multiple wood species, a ton of different finish options. So you really can make every single piece your own.
Great.
Have some Gat Creeks, they have a lot of these glazes and paints. We have a couple pieces throughout the store that everything is hand done with the glaze when they put it on. So again, no piece is going to be exactly the same. It depends how the wood takes that glaze.
Right.
But it's a really cool application that they do to these pieces. And then we have where we started. We started off with traditional furniture. We still have, well, you know.
So for people who want that traditional, they can still get it.
Yep, we still have the original pieces, not pieces, but the original styles that we started with. You know, the high back, more historically correct pieces throughout here as well.
That's the same upholstery, right?
It's a little bit different. Yep.
Yeah. Got to be the same manufacturer.
It is, yes.
Yeah.
You have the majority of things over here.
Oh yeah, that to me looks quote unquote old fashioned.
Yes.
And some people would just absolutely love it.
It's hard to find. It's getting harder and harder.
I'll
to
bet
find
it
that
is.
style.
It's vintage, but vintage is making a comeback.
Yes,
it is in clothing, so why not in furnishings?
Yep, warmer tones.
This has been so much fun. Stephanie Hackley, thank you so much. We have just begun to scratch the surface, which is probably not what you say in a furniture store. Scratch the surface. But this is absolutely, it's a lot more than just a furniture store.
It is.
You put on the back of your cards, you've said in your TV commercials, worth the trip from anywhere. Yeah, I think you don't sell furniture. You are selling legacy. Mm-hmm. You are selling pieces that will last and be given down in generations of a family and always be centerpieces at Thanksgiving and Christmas, and people will remember who sat where or the table they were around. It's something to celebrate. So thank you. And for those of you who have never been to Chariho Furniture, or maybe not since the paper sign at the road, get over here and check it out. Chances are you can afford to have something wonderful, and it is worth the trip from anywhere. I'm Rona Mann, and we are About Town with Stephanie Hackley in Richmond, Rhode Island. This is considered Richmond,
This is
right?
Richmond.
Richmond, Rhode Island, right at Route 138 and 112 by the new Rotary. You'll find it. You'll enjoy it.
Thank you, Rona.
Go outside and play event at Valenti Subaru with 0% financing for 72 months on all new 25 Subaru Forester hybrids in stock. New 25 Subaru Forester hybrid with 0% for 72 months, plus a huge selection of certified pre-loved Subarus with a complimentary 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty.